Yo, what's up guys, Delboy here. So an interesting fight has been announced at heavyweight between Michael Hunter and Sergey Kuzmin. Now this fight has a working date of September. No set date yet, but it appears that it will be on the undercard of Devin Haney versus Zaur Abdullayev. I've got to say, I really like this fight. Michael Hunter, as we know, was once a cruiserweight. He challenged Alexander Usyk for the WBO title. He came up short that night, but really gave it a good go. Since then he's moved to heavyweight, and he's actually looked quite good, picking up wins over the likes of Martin Bakole, who was hyped quite highly at one point, and he also beat Alexander Ustinov. So at heavyweight, Michael Hunter has actually been quite impressive. He's a breath of fresh air. He seems willing to fight anybody. And, he's impressing people right now. As for Sergey Kuzmin, Kuzmin is best known for his amateur work. He had a very good amateur background. In fact, he actually knocked out Joe Joyce in the amateurs. But as a pro, he's not really looked that impressive so far. Nevertheless, he is unbeaten. He's 15-0, and he's got guys like David Price, Joey DeWayco, Rodney Hernandez on his resume. So he's fought some good journeymen and fringe contenders. He's not fought a terrible level of competition, in comparison to a lot of other prospects, but he's just not looked that impressive to me. And maybe some people out there will be favouring Michael Hunter going into this fight. I've got to say, I agree with those people. Michael Hunter seems to be coming off more momentum. He's been more impressive in recent fights, and he really seems to be on a mission. Whereas Kuzmin, as a pro, like I said, he seems to have plateaued and he's not really improving. So I do make Michael Hunter a favourite in this fight, but I certainly see it as competitive. Like I mentioned, Kuzmin, a very good amateur, and he's an experienced guy in his own right. He can punch, he's aggressive, and he will come to fight. Maybe Kuzmin is one of those fighters who needs a step up to really demonstrate how good he is. That could be the case, and listen, Michael Hunter is certainly a step up for Sergey Kuzmin at heavyweight. We will see how he gets on. I believe he will struggle with the foot speed of Michael Hunter. Kuzmin, an aggressive fighter, likes to come forwards. His hand speed isn't that bad, but his feet are quite slow. Michael Hunter, on the other hand, for a heavyweight, obviously coming up from cruiserweight, he's got quick feet, quick hands. He can get in and out, land his combinations, and I think that style could be a problem for Sergey Kuzmin. But ultimately, the guy can punch, he's aggressive, he's unbeaten, he's got ambition, so it's a good fight. And if they could get Devin Haney versus Zaur Abdullayev on the same card, I think that would be a good look. Actually, they're also talking about Danny Roman versus Akhmadaliev on that card as well, so potentially we could have a real stacked card in December. Hopefully all of these fights come off, but I really like the bout between Michael Hunter and Sergey Kuzmin. I think it's a good fight for both, and stylistically I believe it will be a good one to watch. Share your thoughts below. How do you feel about this fight? Apparently it's signed, well, according to Eddie Hearn it's signed, so it should happen. We are just waiting on a date to be announced. Share your thoughts below. Peace.